Kendall Jenner versus Bella Hadid, who wins in style? In the world of fashion, two names dominate like no other, Kendall Jenner and Bella Hadid. They're not just supermodels, they're icons. Best friends. Style inspirations. And when it comes to personal fashion, they couldn't be more different. Today, we're putting them head-to-head in the ultimate fashion face-off. From runway to red carpet, street style to magazine covers, who truly rules the style game? Let's begin with the runway. Kendall Jenner has walked for the most prestigious fashion houses in the world: Chanel, Versace, Givenchy, Marc Jacobs, Balmain, and more. Her runway energy is calm, graceful, and confident. She brings a subtle, elegant poise to the catwalk, with movements that feel natural and fluid. She's often chosen for designers who want to showcase refined, minimalist fashion with a touch of effortless beauty. On the other side, Bella Hadid is a force of nature on the runway. Her signature stare, dramatic walk, and sculpted poses command attention. She's walked for Dior, Mugler, Balenciaga, Fendi, and Jean Paul Gaultier, to name just a few. Bella brings edge, intensity, and character to every runway. Whether she's wearing a futuristic armor-inspired piece or a flowing couture gown, she becomes the fashion. Kendall is clean and composed. Bella is fierce and unforgettable. Now let's hit the streets. Off the runway, Kendall's style is the definition of elevated minimalism. She's often seen in 90s-inspired outfits: tailored trousers, sleek bodysuits, simple crop tops, oversized blazers, and neutral tones. She loves clean lines and structured silhouettes, and she rarely over-accessorizes. Her go-to vibe is quiet luxury, brands like the Row, Bottega Veneta, and Acne Studios. She looks rich without trying. Bella, however, turns heads every time she steps outside. Her street style is unpredictable, bold, and endlessly creative. She wears vintage Y2K fashion, low-rise jeans, corsets, cargo pants, micro sunglasses, and funky sneakers. She loves layering, mixing prints, and combining high fashion with thrifted finds. With Bella, it's always a look. She experiments, she plays, and somehow she always makes it work. Kendall is the cool girl at Fashion Week. Bella is the wild card, impossible to ignore. Now let's talk red carpet. Kendall is known for her sleek, sultry red carpet gowns. She often goes for sheer fabrics, thigh-high slits, and sculpted designs that show off her figure without being overly dramatic. Her La Perla dress at the Met Gala, the orange Versace at the Vanity Fair Oscars party, the pink Giambattista Valli at Cannes, she owns the carpet with elegance and simplicity. Bella, though, takes risks, and they pay off. Her Schiaparelli lung dress at Cannes was one of the most talked about red carpet moments in fashion history. She wears daring silhouettes, plunging necklines, dramatic trains, and structured couture pieces that look like art. Bella doesn't just walk the red carpet. She creates a moment every single time. Kendall is timeless glamour. Bella is couture drama. Now let's dive into editorial style. Kendall's magazine work is graceful, poised, and fashion-forward. She's been the face of Vogue, Harper's Bazaar, Allure, and countless beauty campaigns. Her photo shoots are clean, elegant, and full of soft glamour. Whether she's in a sleek black dress or natural makeup and a white tank, Kendall brings that classic, high-fashion feel. Bella, on the other hand, transforms in front of the camera. Her editorials are intense, high-concept, and sometimes surreal. She's known for bold makeup, sharp poses, and futuristic styling. She's worked with ID, V Magazine, CR Fashion Book, and more. Bella is constantly pushing boundaries and reinventing herself. Kendall gives fashion fantasy. Bella gives fashion art. So when it comes to personal fashion style, what's the final verdict? Kendall Jenner is the queen of effortless chic. Her looks are refined, minimal, and polished. She knows how to dress her frame, stay on trend, and represent quiet confidence. Bella Hadid is the fashion daredevil. She experiments with shape, color, vintage, and concept. She sets trends, reinvents herself constantly, and never plays it safe. Both are iconic in their own right, but it all comes down to your style vibe. Are you into sleek, timeless elegance? Or edgy, fearless experimentation? Now it's your turn to decide. Are you Team Kendall or Team Bella? In the glamorous universe of fashion, two supermodels consistently dominate headlines, red carpets, and runways, Kendall Jenner and Bella Hadid. They're not just supermodels, they're global icons. Best friends. Style inspirations. But when it comes to personal fashion, they live in entirely different worlds. One is sleek, minimal, and curated. The other is bold, experimental, and fearless. So the question is, who wins in style, Kendall or Bella? Let's begin with the runway. Kendall Jenner stepped into high fashion with her debut for Marc Jacobs in 2014 and has since become a staple for luxury designers around the globe. From Chanel to Balmain, Givenchy to Versace, Kendall has walked nearly every major runway with an energy that's calm, graceful, and undeniably elegant. Her walk is clean, poised, and she lets the garments shine. She represents modern elegance, the type of model who doesn't overdo it, yet leaves an unforgettable mark. Bella Hadid, however, transforms the runway into a stage. With her laser-sharp stare, fluid movement, and emotionally expressive poses, Bella brings drama, strength, and storytelling to every walk. She's been the centerpiece of unforgettable shows like Mugler, Fendi, Coperni, and Balenciaga. Her viral moment, where a spray-on dress was applied to her body live on the runway, wasn't just fashion, it was performance art. Bella doesn't just model clothes, she becomes part of the vision. Off the runway and onto the streets, their differences become even more obvious. Kendall's street style is defined by understated luxury. Neutral tones, 90s-inspired cuts, clean tailoring, and premium basics. Her wardrobe is a masterclass in capsule dressing, oversized blazers, straight-leg denim, loafers, baseball caps, and sleek tanks. She favors timeless brands like the Row, Toe Team, Bottega Veneta, and minimalist sneakers. It's a look that whispers wealth and effortless cool. Bella Hadid, in contrast, brings controlled chaos to her street style. One day she's dressed in full vintage Y2K, with low-rise cargos, a cropped baby tee, and chunky sneakers. The next, she's in a leather trench coat, Matrix-style shades, and a spiked choker. Bella loves layering, she loves risk, and she mixes eras, aesthetics, and textures. Her wardrobe includes rare vintage finds, thrifted gems, and iconic pieces from Jean-Paul Gaultier, Vivienne Westwood, and Diesel. She doesn't follow trends, she starts them. On the red carpet, Kendall glides in with signature sophistication. Her La Perla gown at the Met Gala, her sheer black looks at Cannes, and her perfectly sculpted Versace gowns are the definition of sleek Hollywood glamour. She chooses silhouettes that show skin with taste, and fabrics that shimmer under the flash without ever overwhelming. Her red carpet style is consistent, polished, elegant, and refined. Bella Hadid, however, owns the red carpet like a work of art. She shocks, she stuns, and she reinvents. Her Schiaparelli look featuring a gold bronchial tree necklace stole headlines. Her risk-taking gowns, sharp cuts, and futuristic silhouettes make her a red carpet disruptor. She's not afraid of unconventional details, deep necklines, or abstract shapes, and it pays off every time. In editorials and campaigns, Kendall shines in beauty-focused, glamorous spreads. Her collaborations with Calvin Klein, Estée Lauder, and her frequent Vogue features present her as a luxury muse, clean, elegant, and iconic. She adapts to high fashion without losing her own polished personality. Bella, on the other hand, disappears into every editorial. Her face becomes a canvas for transformation. Whether she's shot in black and white, drenched in glitter, or styled in alien-esque couture, she delivers striking imagery that belongs in museums. She doesn't just model the clothes, she creates an entirely new world around them. Their public images further reinforce their fashion personas. Kendall is low-key, private, and composed. She rarely speaks out in public, keeping her life relatively guarded, which aligns with her minimalist, quiet luxury fashion approach. Bella is open, emotional, and unfiltered. She shares her struggles, her growth, and her beliefs, using fashion as both an escape and a statement. Her boldness isn't just about outfits, it's about presence. So who wins in style? If your fashion inspiration leans toward effortless chic, capsule wardrobes, clean tailoring, and timeless elegance, Kendall Jenner might be your queen. But if you live for experimentation, edgy statements, vintage mixing, and runway-level streetwear, Bella Hadid takes the crown. The truth is, both are at the top of their game. Both define style in their own way. One is the master of minimalism. The other is the fearless fashion rebel. Two queens. Two empires. One iconic rivalry. The real winner? Fashion itself.